Well, hello and a warm welcome to this, the 14th annual Trilog Business in Society Conference for 2020. The 14th edition of this particular conference, but the first that is virtual in nature. A very good afternoon to all of you, and thank you so much for joining us for this critical conversation. To those of you who joined us earlier this morning, it's a warm welcome back. And those who are joining us for our afternoon session, well, trust that you are going to be enlightened, invigorated, and also inspired with some key conversations, and also participating in terms of helping us solicit solutions to some of the challenges that we face. My name is Gugulethu Mfuphi, and I'll continue taking care of you throughout the course of today's program. A reminder that this particular two-day conference is separated in 3-hour slots. We had our morning session earlier this morning where the key focus of the conversation was really to get some insight into what we've seen unfolding in the landscape of corporate social responsibility. How it is that South African businesses have adapted and acclimatized themselves to this new reality as we live in times that are unprecedented and faced by a global pandemic. We followed that up by getting some clarity and insight into education and also highlighting just exactly where it is that we need to source new innovative solutions, strengthen on collaborative efforts, and most importantly, prioritize the focus on early childhood development. Now, with education being the cornerstone of today's conversation, we shift that now by taking a look and focusing on employment, particularly for this afternoon session. We'll get keynote figures and keynote speakers who will give us some insight into the business environment, and that will also distill down into how it is that we shape and mold South Africa's environment and climate to be one that has an active population that is economically active and participating, rightfully so, within various spheres of business, but also translating into better social standards of living. Well, we look forward to getting your conversations and engaging with you in terms of questions. Many of you who are quite familiar with the platform already might have noticed that you can navigate your way by mainly focusing on the menu page, and that will give you various options that takes you to either the live sessions that are underway, commenting in the posts, as well as participating in the Q&A, as well as additional networking facilities that are available. And if you happen to get stuck with any technicalities, we do have live assistance for you in the form of Nelson. So make your way down to the question mark where it says help, type in your question, and you'll be assisted and guided accordingly. Again, because we've managed to make the shift and pivot this year for a virtual conference, we would not have been able to do so without the support of our sponsors. I'd like to acknowledge and thank our sponsors once again. Our headline sponsors: Old Mutual, MTN, Rand Water, Vodacom. And of course, because we still keep in the feel of this being an actual conference, many of you would have received swag boxes with a few gifts in them that have been put together by our sponsors. Absa, Capitec, VWSA, all contributed to the water bottles, the bamboo coffee mugs, as well as the notebooks, respectively. Again, we strongly encourage you not only to make use of these as you participate in the conference, but also be sure to take your pictures and share them on social media. Speaking of social media, we're looking forward to hearing more of your feedback on not only the various social media platforms available, but even on our online platform. The official hashtag to use is BIS2020, hashtag Business in Society, @Trilog is the account name to make sure that you use. Now, for many of you who participated on the platform, you will note that it's incredibly interactive and rewarding. So much so that we've been able to give away a few prizes to many of you this morning through spot prizes as well as quizzes that are taking place. But we also have a humdinger of a prize, which includes a technology device that is given away by Samsung. And to do that, all you need to do, or to win it rather, you need to participate in what is described as the challenge. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom of your app, once you're on the home page, you click on challenges. There's a variety of questions to respond to from today's presentation, as well as the various sponsors that we have on board, and you could be in line to win a phenomenal prize. So just looking at the leaderboard in terms of who the winners and the leaders are at the moment, Dalkin Williams as well as Teresa Whitfield, both tied with 90 points. Followed by Bridget Harris with 85 points. So bear in mind that the final winner will be announced tomorrow. So if you think that you can take both Teresa, Declan, as well as Bridget on, get answering away to the quiz questions, and you just might find yourself as a lucky prize winner for tomorrow.